These women are spectacular here. They're gorgeous. What more can you ask for?
Pulling me back, I know not tonight. Pulling me back, I know not tonight. Pulling me back, I know not tonight.
My name is Mark. I'm from California, Southern California, United States. A little bit about me, my history. I'm a proud Marine Corps veteran. I've served my country. I have a large, wonderful family that I believe in and care for a great deal. I have 3 children of my own. I currently am a construction project manager / foreman for an industrial refrigeration company. I've been doing that for about 30 years. It's been really good to me. In a comfortable spot in my life and just looking for the next step. I've been married twice. I don't think it was unfortunate. I think it was a blessing. My girlfriend and I were pregnant in our senior year in high school. So I rushed off and did the right thing when I graduated. Got married, tried to hold down a job and tried to do the right thing. But that didn't work out for reasons that I don't think I want to get into right now. But I have been married a second time, and to that point, she was the love of my life, and I lost her to my military service. I was always deployed somewhere, and that was pretty hard on her. So I do understand the reasons that didn't work out. So, but that was back in 1987, and I have not been married since. I've had a relationship with someone in between, no marriage, children, but that's where it stands now until I came here. To be perfectly honest, I have been in a relationship that wasn't the best that I could ever recall in my life. But I am a very loyal, dedicated man. And I thought that by sticking it out, I could change the dynamic of what was going on in my relationship. It didn't fill my heart with anything. I gave, I didn't get anything back. When that relationship ended, I concentrated on my children, made sure they were okay with the separation, just tried to stabilize my life in general. Wasn't into having casual relationships, women in and out, because I'm raising young men, and I want to show them how a man treats a woman. So it got to the point now that I decided that it's time for me. I'm financially okay. My life is centered. My children are fine. So that's what kind of, it's time. To be perfectly honest, I have been in a relationship that wasn't the best that I could ever recall in my life. But I am a very loyal, dedicated man. And I thought that by sticking it out, I could change the dynamic of what was going on in my relationship. It didn't fill my heart with anything. I gave, I didn't get anything back. When that relationship ended, I concentrated on my children, made sure they were okay with the separation, just tried to stabilize my life in general. Wasn't into having casual relationships, women in and out, because I'm raising young men, and I want to show them how a man treats a woman. So it got to the point now that I decided that it's time for me. I'm financially okay. My life is centered. My children are fine. So that's what kind of, it's time. This was years ago when I decided to kind of think about dating again. I had been out of the normal way of dating. I was with this woman for 16 years. So as I got out of that relationship, everyone was getting into the online dating scene. So I started getting on websites here and there and kind of trying to experience how that whole thing worked. And with the technology nowadays, it'll just get an algorithm, it'll throw some things out there, and that's when AFA came into the scene. Initially, I was attracted to the Ukrainian socials. I researched the women and what they wanted and how they wanted to treat their men. But that's initially how I came to know of AFA. It was different than the dating websites because they were more active in helping you to get to where you need to be, instead of throwing you profiles and asking you to buy money to talk to them, buy credits. So it kind of set itself apart. So that's why I kind of leaned towards AFA. I was watching a YouTube video and it came across Philippine women, and I just pushed on it and it just brought me back to the AFA. I said, well, it's the same thing. But what allured me to this is just one picture of one woman that I had a glimpse of for maybe 2 seconds on one of your YouTube videos that you have published. There was something about this particular woman that I could not shake. So when that took hold of me, I started to watch more and experience more of what Philippines had to offer, and the culture and the women and everything. And what we lack in the United States, they could learn a lot from the Filipino people. Warm, joyous, loving people. And I want that in my life. That's what allured me to the possibility that I could have somebody like that in my life. The only concern I had was that she would say no. Plain and simple. I just wanted a chance. If all I ever got out of this was the chance to meet her, I would have been fine with it. Where do I start? They're everything that the women in my country seem to think is irrelevant. They're gentle, they're sweet, they're kind. They allow you to be a man. They want you to make them feel safe and secure. I don't want to belittle any of my countrymen or countrywomen, but they're losing their femininity. These women are spectacular here. They're gorgeous. And what more can you ask for? Yes, I have. I met her in my heart when I first saw her face. I tend to be a romantic. I don't want to let go of that fantasy, the magic that's supposed to happen between two people. I don't have an agenda when I meet somebody. I don't have a time frame to feel a certain way with somebody. I'm old enough in my life, I've done a lot of life to know exactly how I feel. And it just draws me back to the first time I saw her. That brief shot of her on that video. I believe in the magic, and I believe in faith, and I just followed it, and I'm here. I couldn't see past her, even though there were a lot of other lovely women. She was it. That was the magic I was looking for. All eyes are on you. You're the center of attention, whereas before that, you don't get that kind of thing. You're looking to be somebody's hero. You're looking to be somebody's rock star. That's what makes that. I think that's what makes a man feel like he's fulfilling what he should be to someone, to his woman, to his family, to his children. He wants to be that guy that people look up to. And that's how you feel when you walk into one of these places. It's just pure. You're the center. You're the center of attention. Now the spotlight's on you. You can just fluff up and be who you are, and people actually take it in instead of trying to analyze you immediately. It's like, hey, let's see what this guy's all about, without saying, oh, I know what he's all about. There's too much judgmental stuff in the world, but here it's a free feeling, and it's just, you feel like this is the place you should have been the whole time. I don't want to leave. You guys knock it out of the park. You're rock stars. I'm gonna miss a lot of people. I truly am. My buddy, I'm going back home, and I'm gonna find her somebody, and I'm gonna bring him back. I couldn't have asked for any more loving, caring people in my life, and I didn't even know you guys 6 days ago. And we party and we hang out and we know each other, and I mean, this doesn't happen where I'm from. You have to fight to get to notice, to get to know somebody. Over here, it's like, hey, come on in. Come on in. I love it. I want more of it. You walk around trying to be king of the jungle your whole life, okay? You want to be able to somewhat have control of where your life is gonna go. You're gonna run into people telling you negative things about this. Somebody's wanting to take advantage of you. This is too good to be true. Take a chance. Just take that chance, because without risk, there's no reward. You could sit there and talk on multiple websites all you want to do and think you're going to be talking to somebody that someday something's going to happen, and then you're down $10,000 and you're no closer than you were before. So quit thinking about it, grow a pair, get on a plane, and come over and get your lady. Period. It's that simple.
You too can experience the romantic adventure of a lifetime. Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at
islandladies.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.